Today we're making something so rich, so decadent, every chocoholic's dream. That's right, today we're making Budino di Cioccolato. So good, rich, creamy. It's like a thick mousse and so easy to make. You're gonna love it. Yum. For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina, or wait till the end of the video, you'll find it right there. So let's get started. Oh yeah. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do in a medium-sized saucepan, we're going to melt 2/3 of a cup of unsalted butter. It's just about 11 tablespoons. So we're just going to melt this over medium heat. Alright, and once that's melted, we are going to whisk in 1 cup of granulated sugar. Alright, so just going to whisk this in just till it's incorporated with the butter. It doesn't take too long. We're not making caramel here. Alright, see, nice and easy, right? Alright, so make sure it's under medium heat. Alright, so now to this we're going to add 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Get those right in there, but we're also going to add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. The cocoa powder makes it a really dark chocolate, so if you like a less bitter, you may want to omit the cocoa powder altogether. Alright, so now we're just going to whisk this all together, again over like medium-low heat, until the chocolate is melted. Easy so far, right? Smell that chocolate. Love it. And once your chocolate is all melted, we're going to add 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. If you want to make this gluten-free, you could just always substitute cornstarch. Alright, so we're going to whisk this in until it's all fully incorporated. You want to make sure there's no lumps, and you want to keep this as smooth as possible. But you're going to see it's going to thicken up on you considerably. Alright, so just going to whisk this up. So easy. Right now we're ready to add the milk. So we're going to add 4 cups of milk, but we're going to do 2 cups at a time. So what you want to do, you want to heat up the milk. You don't want it boiling, but you do want it warm on the hot side, all right, or else it's going to end up seizing your chocolate if you put it in cold. All right, so we're just going to whisk this together till we're all nice and lump-free. Now we're going to add our next 2 cups of milk. All right, so now we're just going to whisk this over medium heat constantly. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the pan because some of the chocolate may have gotten stuck with the flour. Now you're just going to whisk this, like I said, over medium heat for at least 5 minutes. Maybe up to 7 or 8, and you're gonna see it's just gonna thicken up on you beautifully. Oh, it's just so rich. Taste. Oh, that's incredible. So it's gonna whisk away. You don't want to leave this alone. Trust me. So I've been whisking for about 5 minutes. See, it's still nowhere near where we need it to be, but it starts to get hot. So this is when it's gonna happen. So probably within the next 3 to 5 minutes, this is really gonna thicken up on us. I wish you could smell this. It's so incredible. Love it. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes later. Still not there. All right, but you could see it's starting to become a lot more creamy and rich. Look, here it comes. Starting to happen. All right, so make sure you're whisking away. Should happen within the next, let's say like 4 minutes. But yeah, you see it's really starting to thicken up now. Look how rich that looks. Yum. And as predicted, 4 minutes later, you can see now it's really starting to thicken up. But still not there. So you're going to see it's going to reduce in volume, and it's going to be really thick. So that's what the consistency you want it at. You want it like a nice, like a pudding. But make sure you're constantly whisking, because you don't want any of this to burn to the bottom. Let's see. See how thick it's getting? And it's already starting to reduce in volume. So I think we have like 2 minutes left. So what was that, about 16 minutes total? Not too bad. And think of the workout you're getting. So it makes eating this a little less guilty. And 3 minutes later, it's done. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how thick and creamy and velvety. Oh, so now we're going to remove this from heat. And what you could do, you could pour this into a mold. you know, like a silicone mold or even like a bunt pan or ciambella pan mold. That's how budino is traditionally served in Italy. But I'm going to do something a little bit different. So what we're going to use today, a pie crust. Here I have a regular old store-bought pie crust that I pre-baked. Now we're going to pour this gorgeous budino right into the middle of this. Do you see how rich that is? You see how creamy? So nice. So good. Oh, look at it. Look at it. All right, so now you want to let this cool on the counter for about 30 minutes and then give it a loose covering and then pop it in the fridge for at least 2 hours, ideally up to 4 hours. But you're going to see it's going to firm up beautifully and it's amazing. All right, so we're going to let it sit out for 30 minutes and then pop it in the fridge. Yum. Buon appetito. So rich, creamy, decadent. So good. You have to try this recipe. If you have somebody that loves chocolate in your life, you need this recipe. It's so good. It's so easy to make. So if you try this recipe, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
Wow, that chocolate was good. But now let's make that drink. Oh yeah. All right, so for today's apple of my eye, nice, right? We're going to start with 1 ounce of tequila, 1 ounce of apple schnapps, ½ ounce of melon liqueur, ½ ounce of limoncello, 2 ounces of sour mix, and then we're going to do 1 ounce of orange juice, just to smooth it out. Now we're going to give it a good shaky, and we pour. Let's see. Ooh, that looks nice. It's like a neon green. Let's give it a try. Salute. Oh, that's refreshing. Especially on a hot day like this. Woo! It's sweet. It's sour. It almost tastes like an apple lemonade. That's nice. You don't taste any of the booze. So if you try this, be careful. Drink responsibly. Let us know. And if you try that amazing Budino di Cioccolato, let us know that too. You are going to love it. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep those suggestions coming and make me those videos. All right. We'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Cheers.